Hi Taurus, welcome back. Hope you're all doing amazing. Today we're doing your reading for mid-March 2023, or whenever you receive these messages, that's when you're meant to receive them. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed. And let's go ahead and get into this reading for you. We're doing some tarot. We're also drawing some oracle cards. This is my new setup, so far I've been loving it. I'm also offering personal readings again, so if you're interested, all the information will be in the description box. And I was really tired, you guys. I ended up sleeping in a lot, and I feel like I really needed it, so I feel nice and rested today. It's really windy out. It's like a weird sort of vibe. One of your oracle cards fell. Let's see. We're gonna take it. Fairness. We'll take both. Okay, so that one's already flipped over. The general energies, we have Justice in reverse. Okay, there's something waiting to break out of you. There's a breakthrough waiting to happen. Let's check out the rest of your tarot cards here. I'm using the Osho deck. I love this deck. But let's go ahead and take a look at your energies for this reading, Taurus. This is kind of hard to flip over, which doesn't usually happen. All right, here we go. So we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, Four of Swords with postponement, the Seven of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, and the Empress card. Okay, so there is something that you are working hard to bring into existence. You've been working on something, nurturing something, creating something, and you've also been overthinking this thing. It might be because you're juggling too many things at once. It might be because you're looking too big picture at this situation and just trying to get all the moving parts going, as we see here with all these gears and everything in this person's mind. But this person has become so rigid, and they have burning towers all over their head. So this is an indication of systems that you have put in place that are not functioning, that are not working in the way that they're meant to, and it's just a system of dysfunction. And this has become very intense for you. It looks like your animal spirit guide here is koala spirit with number 35. Spirit has a plan. And we also have the Three of Pentacles in reverse for one of your oracle cards. And we also have bodies of water. Spend time near water such as a lake, river, or ocean to recharge your batteries. So yes, wow. And then we have this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So I'm going to put this right beside Spirit has a plan. We have Goddess Mott with fairness. We also have Goddess Sulis with bodies of water. And actually we didn't draw your moon card, so let's see what the moon oracle has here for you. Okay, I already see where this is going here for you. That's weird, but we did get 3 cards that popped out from the moon spirit, from the Moonology deck, so we're gonna take it. I normally just take 1, but yes, okay, we will take these. So we have full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. So stop overthinking this situation and just show the world the real you. Be authentic in your purpose. We'll get more into this. And what do you need to release? The end of a tough cycle approaches. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it here for you. It definitely feels like this is a very tough cycle. And it's not because you're not ready. It's not because you're not doing the right things. It's not because this is not meant for you. Spirit is definitely helping you, and Spirit has a plan for you to succeed here, but you seem to be overwhelmed. There's something that you need to release here with the waning moon, and we're actually in the waning moon period right now. The moon is waning at this time, so that's something to pay attention to. When the moon wanes from full moon back into the new moon, that's a transition period for us to really let go of everything that is not serving us, let go of everything that is just excess weight. And we definitely get that with what do you need to release. So that's the message here. Definitely need to release certain aspects of whatever this project, this thing that you've been working so intensely on, because it's bringing you stress at this point and it's hindering you. It's making you have to postpone certain aspects of this dream, and it's really affecting your mind space, because you know in your heart and soul that you're ready for this. You've been working hard with intensity, with conviction, with a plan, and you've been co-creating with Spirit, as Spirit also has a plan. This number 35, koala Spirit, 3 + 5 = 8. And 8 is a number of abundance, expansion, fast movement, things coming in at a quick speed, at a rapid speed, and things wrapping up, your hard work paying off. That's what we see here. But this is not able to happen in the smoothest way right now, because there's just too much going on. So we'll look more into that. Just wanted to show you show the world the real you. And then here, like, we see this person with Page of Swords, and this is not the real them. This person has transformed into a factory, into a machine, and this could be because their mind is just working overtime. There's just so much activity in the mind that in the physical space they are suffering. They're not able to perform the best that they could. And as we have with the main, I'm just going to put these right here, as we see with the main energies, with the main overarching energy of this reading, which is breakthrough is coming up in the reverse. So that tells us that there is a breakthrough waiting to happen, but it's not happening. And then we have 4 of Swords, postponement. But we also have the 9 of Pentacles, which is pre-Empress energy in the deck. And we also have the Empress. So there is so much power, so much creativity. There is just so much ability. You're so capable of accomplishing whatever this is, but if it seems like you're not being fair to yourself here, and it looks like you're just overwhelming yourself. The 7 of Wands is the card of conviction. The 7 of Wands is what we see when we need to stay true to our path, when we need to keep going and not give up. This card, however, is coming up in the reverse, so that tells me that, and this card specifically from the Osho deck, this person is juggling. They're juggling all these lit candles. They're playing an instrument, holding a monkey that they've probably trained to do a trick, and this person literally has 3 legs and 3 arms, and still they aren't able to achieve. They're still struggling. They're still going full force, full throttle, but what they're doing is working against them, because we see that the monkey here is about to poke this ball and pop this balloon that this person is standing on and juggling. So this shows self-sabotage energy, especially coming up in the reverse. If it hadn't come up in the reverse, I would look at it as an energy to be aware of maybe, but coming up in the reverse, I feel that it's definitely happening in this way that the card is portraying, and that's hindering you, because we see with the 9 of Pentacles, you're ready. This is the right time. Everything is happening as it should in terms of your external environment. You feel creative, you feel abundant, you are abundant, you have the vigor and the willpower and the energy of this Knight of Wands. You're going forth with your passion, with your desires, but there's something holding you back. And the 2 cards that are holding you back here show your mind space. The Swords suit is the card of the mind space, is the suit of the mind space. So in your physical reality, you're ready. Everything is set up as it should be, but in your mental space, you're overwhelmed, and that's due to trying to do way too many things at once. And I know this is very exciting. I know you want to accomplish all these things because you finally feel ready, Taurus. You know that certain cycles that have been difficult are coming to an end. You know that it's time to show the world the real you. You're acting from the place of the Empress, from your divine feminine. But I do feel that the divine masculine energy here needs to come into balance as well. Because again, balance, this card is out of balance and it's in the reverse. So I just got a different message. Another message here is that's very related, is your masculine and your feminine energy here need to come into balance. The creativity aspect is present. The hard work is present. You're doing all the things, but you're overthinking it. You're overexerting as well. You're overexerting yourself. We have here the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is usually a card of collaboration. So this could very well mean that you need to pass the Dutch. You need to pass the torch over to somebody else. Is that what they say? Is that how the saying goes? Pass the torch? I'm not sure, but there are tasks that you could be passing on to others. Maybe you need to hire somebody. Spirit is telling you that if you do need to outsource a certain task that you're working really hard on, if you need to consult a professional or hire somebody to do it, definitely do it. Okay, do that. Hire someone, find a way. If you have a family member or a partner or a friend that's always offering to help, take their help, take them up on their offer, because there's no reason why you need to do this alone. You're doing way too much on your own, it looks like, and way too much at once, and it's not serving you. On the plus side, it looks like you are very capable of bringing whatever this thing is into existence, because we have the breakthrough energy. So this is for sure a breakthrough, but breakthrough coming up in the reverse and with postponement, and your mind working overtime with stress in reverse. Come on, like, this is very simple here. It's telling you to unwind, recharge your batteries, spend time near water, take some time off. Maybe that's what you need to do with the Three of Earth in reverse. Maybe some of you do need to outsource, delegate, pass something on to someone else, ask for help, take the offers of help that are present for you right now. Or for others of you, this could literally mean just taking a couple days off, going near some body of water. If it's cold and wherever you're living and you're not able to get outside, you're not able to go near a lake or a river or the ocean, then take a shower, take a bath. Just, if you have one of those little fountain things at home where you can hear the running water, that can be very relaxing, that can be super recharging for the nervous system. Even if you go on YouTube and you just write ocean waves, ocean sounds, ocean meditation, do that right now. Because the Four of Swords coming up as postponement is also a card of meditation. It's also a card of maybe rethinking, thinking on something a little bit more. And I don't mean thinking and overthinking like it looks like you've been doing here with the mind, with the Page of Swords, but just letting things sort of marinate, letting them just, when you think on something overnight or you sleep on something, it's more like that, the Four of Swords. It's not like thinking and overthinking and planning and scheming and coming up with a strategy. No, Four of Swords here is literally just letting things stew, letting things marinate, and trusting Spirit, surrendering to the divine and knowing that Spirit has a plan and everything is going to work out in your favor. Because that's what I see here. I see this working out in your favor. With fairness, it literally says this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner with Goddess Maud. And then we see all these doves. Doves are a symbol of peace, okay? And they're also a symbol of, because they're birds, they represent divinely guided messages. They represent communication. And we also have a scale here. So things are going to balance out perfectly, but things are definitely not in balance right now. And your message, your guidance here is, in order to bring that balance, you need to let go of all these extra things that you're juggling. You will know what that is. For all of you, it's different, but if you don't know, maybe meditate on that with Four of Swords. Maybe postpone certain things that are not urgent and don't need to be done right away. Even if they are urgent, there's always a way to prioritize. Even if two things are equally important, one of them may help you get something done that you're working on in this moment, and then the other thing that's equally important will help in the second part of this project that you're working on. So there is always a way for you to accomplish what you need to accomplish with an easy mind, with an easy heart, without overexerting, without overwhelming yourself. We see here sort of like machinery and gears. And another message that's coming through here for you is that sometimes when we look at a really big, extravagant, complex looking machine, we think that, oh my gosh, this thing is so complicated, especially if you're not some sort of engineer. I'm not in engineering. I've never delved into that field, so I don't know much about that field at all. So when people tell me that they're electronic engineers or they're robotics engineers, for me, I really don't know the difference. But one thing to understand, one thing one of my friends told me once is, it might seem like a whole big, like a car, for example. It might seem like a big, complicated machine, but that car is literally made up of little systems, small systems within the larger system, small machinery, small gears, small sort of systems, like I said, that are working within a larger system, making it this big, complex, complicated thing that it is. But when you break something down into parts, into digestible parts, as we see this person's breaking through, and we see a plethora of different shapes and objects and geometric looking structures just exploding out. It's like this person breaks the wall, but the wall breaks in pieces. So that's another message here for you, is to tackle things in pieces, tackle things one at a time, and be fair to yourself, because Spirit has a plan, and Spirit is always co-creating with you. Just like you are the Empress here, just like you are the Nine of Pentacles here, abundant, independent, working on the things you need to work on. Everything you touch is turning green. Everything you touch is turning into gold. Yes, you are that person. This person just staring into this frame. This picture is becoming colorful, and the color is seeping onto them and their black and white life and background. And this just shows that you have the ability to bring color, to bring life, to pump existence into whatever this thing you're bringing it to life. You're not just creating something. This thing that you're creating is alive, it's breathing, it's fruit on a tree, it's flowers, it's the river, it's the stars, the moon. All these things have so much energy, and you're doing that, don't forget, with the help of Spirit. So Spirit wants you to understand that this can be easy. This doesn't need to be difficult. When you're channeling Source, when you're in a flow state, things flow naturally. When we try to force things, that's when the breakthrough becomes blocked. When we try to force things and to shove everything down into this bottleneck of, like, when we're bottlenecking our manifestations and just trying to push through, and we want this, but we want this, and we want this at the same time, and we want all of these things to happen together, that's when the manifestation, it becomes and creates sort of like a bottleneck effect. And that's what I'm getting here as well with the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords. These cards coming together shows me that yes, you're convicted. Yes, you're going full force with conviction, with intensity, but the stress is actually unnecessary. The stress is what's going to slow you down. So I know sometimes we want to force things because we feel like the more we force, the faster, the better. It's not always like that. Grinding is not always a good thing. Even in working out, you know how some people tell you to go till failure, keep doing reps, just go until the muscle gives out? That can be beneficial in terms of hypertrophy and growing the muscle and gaining muscle mass, but that's only if your form is correct. If you're not even able to perform that rep properly because you're grinding so hard, you're just like flailing your arms and legs around and just trying to get that rep in, that's when you risk injury. That's when you actually are not even working those muscles. That's when the pressure goes from the muscles to the joints, because you're not even engaging properly. You're not engaging your muscles properly. Your form is off. Once the form is off, the tension goes from the muscle to the joint, to the connective tissue. And that's literally when things are out of our control and when we risk getting injured. And we don't want to get injured, because if you get injured, first of all, certain connective tissue in our body don't repair themselves if they're torn all the way through. Like tendons don't, if a tendon is torn, God forbid, tendons don't repair and can reattach themselves. That's when someone has to get surgery and blah blah blah, which we won't get into. But if the rep is performed properly, then, and we know we're safe, we're secure, we're doing everything safely, that's when we're sure we might not get as much progress as we wanted. We might just get some progress, but we're not injured and we still got progress, so we're still winning. Another message that just came through related to this with the Three of Pentacles in reverse is easy does it. Okay, I feel that with this intensity, mind, stress, postponement, I feel that this full force energy, going full force, it brings me back to my injury, working out in a way that is not safe, trying to get those last reps into failure, not performing them properly. What also happens is when someone is injured, they have to take time off. And that's what I'm getting here with the Three of Earth. The Three of Pentacles, this person on the Three of Pentacles, they are a master. They are an artisan. They're a master of their craft, okay? They're a craftsperson. They work hard at that thing every single day. And if they injure themselves, let's say, because they didn't do something properly, because they were trying to go way too fast and do too much at once, then they get injured, they have to take time off. And then that's when the breakthrough gets put on hold. So take some time off, relax, meditate, literally take a day off, go by the water, do something that will pour back into you, do something that will pour back into your soul. Even if you just have to sleep for the day, sleep. Like today I told you, I literally slept all morning because I needed it. So if I had got up and tried to do a million things at once, I might have gotten it done, but is that fair to me? Is that a high quality life where I'm tired and I'm just pressuring myself and I can get those things done after I maybe sleep a little bit? You know what I mean? So the end of a tough cycle approaches. This tough cycle might be you understanding that you don't need to be so hard on yourself, and that you can let things flow by showing the world the real you. The way you also let things flow is by releasing what needs to be released. Not having that extra weight will help you flow, will help you not put energy towards things that have nothing to do with this time and space reality, that are maybe from the past, that you're still carrying forward, limiting beliefs, as we have the mind here, maybe telling you that, oh, I need to work hard. If I don't work hard, I won't get this done. Spirit is saying, yes, work hard, but also work smart. Prioritize your well-being and prioritize your work, really. And I know you're saying, well, that's exactly what I'm doing. But prioritize your work, not just getting it done, but doing it your way, and being able to do that from a flow state, from a place of showing the world your authentic self, staying true to who you are. And only then can the world see the real you. Otherwise, you're just going to be a robot like every other robot, put into a box, day in, day out, doing the same things. But you're here to show the world the real you. You're here for this breakthrough. And for this breakthrough to come in, not in reverse, you need to love yourself. You need to love yourself so much to take a break, enough to take a break, enough to recharge your batteries. The Empress prioritizes herself, prioritizes her abundance, her well-being, her self-care, her self-love. And that's what's really, really coming through for you. So prioritize yourself, my beautiful Taurus. Know that Spirit has your back. Spirit has a plan. This situation is going to be handled in a fair and just manner, no matter what. And show the world the real you, because the end of this tough cycle is approaching. And in order for you to move on, in order for you to accomplish this beautiful, beautiful thing, I don't know if it's a project, if whatever this is, I feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with actually putting yourself out there, and it feels a little daunting, but you can do this. You can do this with the help of Spirit. If you need someone to help you with your website, hire somebody. It's worth it. If you need someone to help you with your editing or whatever this is, to help paint your kitchen, I don't know what it's going to be different for all of you. Get the help, you deserve it, and the end result will be so much more enjoyable when you're not worn out, when you're not stressed out, and when you're not burnt out. Okay, you deserve to enjoy your craft and the fruits of your labor in the best, in your best, from the best and highest place, without being burnt out. Okay, my loves. So this was for the end of mid-March to the end of March. Happy spring equinox, by the way. I hope this resonated. Comment below and let me know how this resonated for you. If you would like a more specific personal reading with me, where I will delve more into your situation, your question, or if you don't have a question, really just your general energies at this time, then go ahead and email me. All the information is down in the description box. And make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video. I love you all so much, and I will see you very soon. Bye.